Now at 6, classes here at Cheshire High will resume today after reports of a weapon being brought to school last week led to a closure yesterday. I'm Kaylee Collins in Cheshire this morning with what police have told us so far.
A landlord group that has been the center of negligence in Hartford will soon be prosecuted. I'm Kay Pattyfoot, and coming up, find out what this means and how those affected by the landlord are reacting.
A fire that displaced 11 businesses in Simsbury broke out on Saturday, and now one of the tenants are speaking out. I'm Kayla Cade. What's being done to keep business afloat and how other businesses are reacting to this tragedy.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning, sunshine. 6 o'clock on this Tuesday. Thank you for waking up with us here on Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Symphony Privet.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. A rainy Tuesday. But all things considered, that's not a bad thing. As we get over to Matt Scott. Matt, the snow turned over to rain yesterday. I was not aware of the forecast, and I'm thinking, oh, when the temperatures dip tonight, the whole state's going to be a sheet of ice.
We had mentioned yesterday that not only would that not be the case, but the snow would be gone.
Yeah, and it was gone.
And I'd be hard-pressed to think that even the little bit of a pilage that we had amassed yesterday still remain with warm temperatures out there right now. A little bit of rain left over, not much. We'll see some sun by the end of today, but a big cool down coming that would definitely freeze things up were it here right now, but it is not. Satellite radar picture has a lot of clouds, just a little rain left over. We'll switch over to the live picture and show you just some light rain from Torrington up through 44. It's dry until you approach Norfolk. So not much here. We're kind of nitpicking. Take you over to the northeast in the quiet corner where we've got a touch of rain left over in Putnam down through Killingly on 395. This is not much, nor will it be much for the rest of the morning. But skies are gray. It is still a little drippy out there, and the dreariness continues. But you'll see that we'll clear out the rain and then clear out the skies as we go through the afternoon. All right, bus stop or temperature-wise first, look at these numbers. Not bad. Low 50s across the board, upper 40s in the Litchfield Hills. So yeah, all of that snow, not that there was a lot to begin with, but it's gone for now. Temperatures under the sun getting into the mid 50s, quite mild for today. But that's it for the warm stuff. We have a big cool down coming. We'll show you those numbers coming up. 6:02. Let's talk about the roads right now, which again, thankfully, not icy this morning, thanks to those warm temperatures.
Yeah, we like those warmer temperatures this morning here at 6:03 now. And on 91 this morning, 84 and 95. Those are all looking good this morning on your interstates. We have this road closure to tell you about over in Salisbury. This is Route 41. A portion of that is closed at Route 112. This is due to actually some water over the road, so that is closed in both directions. Live look outside over in Hartford showing you the light volume as you're traveling into downtown. Once you get past Jennings Road and into downtown, through it, Hartford to New Haven is 34. New Haven to Hartford is 35 northbound. Back to you.
Well, students and staff at Cheshire High School will get back to class today after reports of a weapon that were brought to school last week led to a closure yesterday.
Fox 61's Kaylee Collins is live outside Cheshire High School this morning. Now, Kaylee, what have police told us about this incident?
Well, Symphony, Tim, police have confirmed that there was that report of a weapon being brought to school made, but at this point we don't know if that weapon was ever found or not. Police did conduct a thorough investigation yesterday, which is why that school was closed for the day, and they have cleared the school as safe for students and staff to return to the classroom today. Now, this all got started on Friday when a student reportedly did bring a weapon into the school, but school administration was not made aware of that until early yesterday morning. That's why they decided to then cancel school for the day so police could come and check things out. Details on exactly what kind of weapon was brought in have not been released at this point, and Cheshire police tell us that there will be additional school resource officers on hand throughout the morning today here at the school. We did see one police cruiser pull up a little bit earlier, about an hour or so ago, and we are working to get a little bit more information on this incident. As soon as we have anything new to bring to you, we will do just that. Reporting live in Cheshire this morning, Kaylee Collins, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Alrighty, thank you, Kaylee. A fire burned several businesses to the ground in Simsbury over the weekend. Fox 61's Kayla Cade met with those hurt most by this loss.
Family Roots Hair Studio was one of 11 businesses that were impacted by the fire. The owner tells me that they are devastated by this tragedy, but also extremely thankful and trusting God. What was once home to 11 businesses in the old Hot Metal Center in Simsbury is now guarded off by a fence. One side of the building is missing, where parts of it are scattered on the ground. It's the aftermath of a massive fire on Saturday night.
And I've never seen a fire that big anywhere around here.
Adam Briggs works at Harvest Wine and Spirits in the Drake Hill Mall that sits across the street from the center. He says he found out about the fire through a friend while he was home and immediately thought the worst.
And my first reaction was like, is my work burning down? Did I leave the coffee maker on or something?
He later learned that the fire was in a different area. One of the businesses that was impacted is the Family Roots Hair Studio that was located next to Right Step Mortgage. The owner of the salon, Megan McCormick, sent us a statement. She says, quote, "For the past 8 years, I have put my heart and soul into that space and am deeply saddened that it stands under a pile of rubble. My heart goes out to all the other businesses and families that have been impacted by the fire, but so thankful that no one was hurt. A building and its contents can be replaced. People cannot. Their space may be gone, but that's not stopping them from serving their clients during this busy season." McCormick says they are temporarily operating out of Sorella Hair Salon in New Hartford. Those who were affected are also receiving help from the town and a nonprofit organization called Simsbury Main Street Partnership.
We've reached out to our state officials, our state rep and our state senator to see if there's any grant funds or grant money available, and we're placing these businesses so that we don't lose them. They're crying, they're shocked, and we're just trying to make sure that they don't lose, as much business as possible.
First Selectman with the town, Wendy Maxtudis, says it's sad to see a big hole like this on Hot Metal Street in the middle of the holidays.
It's really heartbreaking for all of us because everybody uses these businesses and has favorites. So
this is a community that supports its local businesses, so we will do anything we can to help too, and I know everyone around here feels the same.
Nielsen says once these businesses are relocated, support them and other businesses in Simsbury this holiday season. And if you would like to help Family Roots Hair Studio, you can visit FOX61.com for their GoFundMe link. In Simsbury, Kayla Cade, FOX61, Connecticut's news station.
Kayla, thank you. Hartford's mayor said he is going to crack down on deadbeat landlords, and this includes the owner of Concord Hills Apartments, where some tenants have been homeless for 4 months now after a fire. And as Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot reports, the mayor is calling out other landlords, too.
Some good news for tenants in Hartford. Mayor Arunin says he's cracking down on problem landlords. He's even going as far as recommending one face criminal charges. I spoke to some tenants today who say while this is a step in the right direction, some say more can be done. On Monday, Mayor Arunin Arulampalamp announced he is seeking criminal charges against the Gray Hill Group.
To the worst landlords out there, we want to say, if you don't shape up, we are going to drive you out of the city. We're going to make it hard for you to do business.
Mayor Arunin named the landlords and LLCs on Monday. Aaron Puritz Pax Properties, which received more than 50 notices of violations and owns 24 buildings across Hartford. Moshe Grossbart owns 31 buildings and 15 are in violation. And Lamar Whitehead, who owns Whitehead Estates.
Whitehead is currently serving a 9-year prison sentence in the New Jersey federal system after being convicted on multiple counts of fraud. We've condemned 24 of his units due to a lack of heat or hot water.
This could have been avoided 3.5 months ago. Back when we met at the end of August, I pointed out everything that was going on along with Connecticut Tenants Union leaders.
Dave Richardson says this announcement should have been made sooner, and he feels that the city has been dragging its feet throughout this whole process. In Hartford, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, thank you. Wisconsin police searched the home of a teenaged girl who they said shot and killed a teacher and a classmate at a Christian school.
Now, she's been identified as Natalie Ruppnow. Police say she died by suicide after that shooting yesterday, and now police are questioning her parents. Connor Hansen has the latest this morning.
Police searched for evidence at the home of a 15-year-old girl following a deadly shooting at Abundant Life Christian School in Madison, Wisconsin on Monday.
We're currently speaking with the father at one of our facilities, trying to determine what he may knew or may not have known
about what happened today.
As police questioned the parents, they're asking how a teenager got a hold of a handgun.
It's a good question. How does any 15-year-old get a hold of a gun?
Police say a teacher and a student died at the school, with 6 others hospitalized, and police revealing one of the more shocking details.
A second grade student called 911 to report a shooting had occurred at school. Don't let that soak in for a minute. A second grade student called 911.
Barnes says some of the injured are still fighting for their lives in the hospital, while 2 others were discharged Monday night. All of this as the community gathered at vigils, still processing the shooting, this one hitting too close to home.
I just want everyone to kind of think about one thing is how long are we willing to let our children and loved ones remain in this crossfire of gun violence.
Police still have not given any details on a possible motive. They are investigating a document being shared online, trying to figure out if it is authentic. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.